Good morning guys, welcome back and welcome to Lake Reindersmeer. If you ask me, one of the most prettiest, maybe even the most prettiest lake of the Netherlands. It is a big lake, it is 43 meters deep and 130 acres big. And it is a pretty nice walk to go around it. And I thought I have not shown this one on my channel yet, so we're going to do that today. We're going to hike all along the shores of the lake, which is around 8 kilometers. So let's go. And there behind me you can see the visitor center. And there is a visitor center here because this lake is part of National Park, the Maasduinen. This is a so-called happy stone, and that is something that started here in the Netherlands and in more parts of Europe throughout times of COVID, where people were painting these kind of rocks and leaving them everywhere in nature so that you can find them, and in that way that you can make other people happy. You actually do not see them a lot anymore. It was more something when it was times of COVID, and you could find dozens a day. They were lying everywhere. So it's nice to find one again. Don't know if the camera picks it up, but the heather is starting to bloom. And so are the blackberries. It's absolutely a beautiful hike to hike all around the lake, but it's definitely not the easiest one because of all the loose sand, and especially in summertime when it's a bit drier, then it can be really hard to do the hike here. But if you ever would like to do this hike, be aware that this also can be a struggle when you're having a stroller with you. So I recently found a new snack on the internet. It's a sort of a yogurt for dogs, and it has probiotics in it. So I think that's always good to have with you out on the trail, because a lot of times they snack a little extra or they eat something different, and then it's good to give them some probiotics. So we're going to see what he thinks of it. They came in 3 kind of flavors. So blend in a photo of all 3 flavors of them. And let's see what Ravi thinks of it. See if you can see it in the shot. I think that's approved as well to go in our backpack. It's not the lightest of snack that there is, but it only weighs 115 grams, so it's not terribly heavy as well. But be aware, if you're keeping it open for several days, that you actually need a fridge. But for on a longer hike, for 2 days or something, this one is a good addition to the pack. So at this point you are about halfway of your hike across the shores of the lake, and or along the shores of the lake. If you would like to cut it in half, you can do it here. You can go down there. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but that is flooded now. But there is a little, can I call it, ferry that you have to pull yourself over to the other side of the lake, and then you're back at the parking again. But that's flooded now. There was also a sign at the start that you could not reach the little ferry, and there are some people now trying to get there, but as you can see, or at least I can see, they're really struggling to get over it. But in dry conditions you can cut the trail in half here. We are back at the visitor center, as you can hear behind me, where we took something to drink and the so-called Limburg supply, like I mentioned earlier on my channel. It was a great hike. The weather was perfect. The wind picked up a little bit, but that was actually really good. Otherwise, I think it was a little bit too warm, but now it was absolutely perfect. And yeah, still a beautiful hike. One of our favorite national parks in the Netherlands. If you like this video as well, give us a like, subscribe to the channel and notify the alarm bell. And then as always, enjoy the outdoors. We will catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.